Just pulled out this Elite board from CSW200 with an Omni board. You can see there's plenty of dead gecko skeletons and gecko poop and all that stuff. And they get behind the boards and they die, they get fried, they possibly get in between two of the high voltage contacts and get electrocuted, and they cause all kinds of problems with the control board. You can see a couple burnt spots, and you can see a couple of spots that are corroded. Right there is where he pretty much ended up. Let's see if it's in focus. But anyways, you have something going on that's intermittent. One of the first things you do with these is swap out the control board, and it's probably 10-15 minutes if you're swapping it out with a new one. If you don't have a new one on you, just go to another board on the property and another gate operator on the property and swap it out. But this right here, that's like super duper ready for a little preventative maintenance at the very least. And this gate operator should have been mounted at least a foot higher, at least 6 inches higher, maybe a foot higher than what it is now, and that would prevent all of that debris from collecting. But as you can see, the reason why it was done is because there was already a gate operator here, so they were just using the existing foundation. And this is what's happened over time. Just all that dirt and debris collects, and then all these critters and animals, they want to live in there. So the main point to take away from this, got a control board that's acting up. Had one just a minute ago too, a US Automatic Patriot that we were jacking with, and it's so easy just to take the control board out and look at the back and see if there's anything damaged, and then of course inspect the front as well too to see if there's any damage. But on this one I didn't see any, so when I pulled it off and saw that dead gecko, that little guy right there was dead, all bent up behind it. Gave me an indication that there's an issue. So anyways, I'm about to swap the board and we'll see if there's a problem. I also noticed this little booger right here too. That's probably some feces, but you would think it's not that big of a deal, but when it sits there for a while, it could deteriorate the coating that's on top of the traces, and on top of that it could short across a couple of these traces as well too. But it looks like the board's working okay, with the exception of one feature which my customer needs. So this might be a new control board time.